is coming. Start sending your letters off to Santa. Christmas is coming, yeah. Better be nice if you want your present. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Christmas is coming, yeah. Staying up late looking out the window. Yeah. Christmas is coming, yeah. Spotting some sleigh rides and some jingle bells. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Christmas is coming. Roasting some chestnuts on the fire. Yeah. Christmas is coming, yeah. Celebration and surprises. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Ooh, yeah. Tell all your brothers, sisters, and mama and papa too. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been keeping my eyes on you all year. You've been taking notice, that much is clear. Now I'm meaning to ask you, hoping you'll take this right. Girl, have you got plans for Christmas night? Why don't we make your Christmas my Christmas, our Christmas? Why don't we make your Christmas my Christmas, our Christmas? Don't you think that the holiday should be all about love? Mulled wine by the fireplace with the one you're dreaming of. I bought a tree, we can dress together. Oh, I put a turkey to roast, stuffed with nutmeg, apple, and butter.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are feeling that seasonal depression, sad as they call it,
Hoping you'll take this
You just don't feel like you're living your best life at this moment. Well, I got just the prescription for that cure. You, my friend, just need a little bit more cowbell in your life, and I'm here to deliver. Drink it up.
God bless us, everyone. Without further ado,
Gosh darn it, it's not working. What's wrong with it? That's not supposed to happen that way. What the hell is going on here? Apparently, we got some technical difficulty. I don't know where. What the? John? There seems to be a mistake in the program. Sorry. Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Road Dog. Road Dog, that would be me. Glad to have everybody here. I'm having still some technical difficulties. I am still blaming this on Mercury in retrograde. The after effects are still just as damning in my personal opinion. All right. Check. What? Bugpick says, yes, you give us the cowbell. Nothing like a little cowbell in your life, I'm just saying. Nothing like a little cowbell to turn this little market around and make it go in our favor because, gosh darn it, what been going on? This is why your altcoins are sucking. It's because Bitcoin dominance here in the 4 hour just keeps chucking right back up here to these areas. We talked about this a long time ago. This was a gift. This fall from right here down there, that was a gift for altcoins, man. And gosh darn it, Christmas came early, didn't it? I ain't got nothing to complain about that. And actually, my bag is holding pretty good despite altcoins giving up some things. Definitely made sure to be taking profits during that because you got this bull bar. We were talking about this a few weeks ago before, even I was really shocked that we actually didn't keep coming up after we cleared this area again. So it getting rejected here, that did throw me for a loop because I was sure that she was coming back up. However, it's mostly because what these moving averages are saying, they're strong and in the up direction. So when we did drop, now those strong moving averages are what's pushing us back up here. So now we got some choices to do. We've talked about this before. Either we roll over here, that would be what would normally happen. That's what would normally happen. The moving averages say, maybe you could pull that off and then we can bounce back after coming low. Yeah, there's a scenario where we could roll over and come down. And then that would be another little mini altcoin rally like what we've seen, right? And that's good. We like that. That's cool. But what could also be happening, and what I'm leaning a little bit more toward, is that since this is Bitcoin's big ass cycle, it's his debutante ball into the global economy, that we come up here and it starts coming back and breaks past that 614. The altcoins are not going to like that. They will not be, your altcoin backs will be very pissed. They will be like an unhappy wife, and they'll just become, it will not be fun. But now, if they would roll over and we get this scenario coming and we start losing Bitcoin dominance again, well, then the altcoins will probably be happy, and your wife will probably be happy too, because I don't know, daddy happy, mommy happy a little bit better. Seem to be. Sometimes, maybe. Oh God, Sean has got a joke. No, we can't. Maybe later, Sean. Sean is dying to tell his joke. Sean.
Yeah, I got one for you right here. You know, I was talking to my counselor. I got a counselor. We you know, for me and the Mrs. Bobby Joe Rumblemaker. They call him Mrs. Sean. I don't know why. But anyway, so I was there, and the counselor's sitting there talking to me, you know, doctor, whatever he is. And sitting there, so, well, tell me, Sean. He calls me Sean, too, and I don't get it. My name ain't Sean. But anyway. He says, so, Sean, tell me, does your wife close her eyes when you make love to her? And I was like, well, gosh, that's a personal question. But, yeah, she does, Doc. She closes her eyes anytime to keep from seeing me have a good time. They ain't laughing, Road Dog.
Cause you suck, Sean.
Gosh darn it. Well, see you guys later.
All right, so we're looking over here on Total 3 on our little quadrant here, the Total 3 daily chart, and you see we lost this trend line here. But now there's a little there's some giveaway here. There's some, you know, we could recover this. I did not count to the wicks. There's a little wiggle room is what I'm saying, but still not good. We were hoping that this was hold, and it would hold as it has been for dang near a week until the last couple of days here started giving it up. I'm going to alter this line and include the wicks, and you can see that gives us a little bit more wiggle room. Now we lose this one, then wow, we could start coming back down here to retest this 3618 area that we broke through, which was amazing. That was part of the gift that we got. That was Christmas early. We're not seeing it yet, but the signs are on the wall that could happen. We got to be aware of that. Altcoins could take a hit, could start losing, you know, a couple $100 billion, and that would make your bags go down, and altcoins start seeing some prices that they saw when you thought they were at bottoms. You're like, what the hell with altcoins? That could happen. We need to look, but also we start seeing some green candles hanging out here, even if they're just little doji candles like we had there. A sign that this area be holding, and then maybe we're getting that up, or up more than not only season for altcoins. And I think this would be a good time just to let's take others into consideration here. This is where we are on others. I was looking at this earlier. Let me back up on this. What has happened with the altcoins is that you reached a top. You reached a high level fib here. You see our 1414 area, the 1382 is the one that actually nailed any of these up in here, and some of them will be stronger on others just depending on, you know, where they started from. And that's kind of how this kind of works out on the Road Dog system. And you're going to get a pullback. That's just it. Now, that's when you can start. Now that we verify this as being a top, that was the top for our run here. Okay, if you're not cool with that, then I'm sorry. This news is hitting you hard. But that's it for right now. Doesn't mean that we can't keep going up. That we got to have a correction. We're just due for a correction. I think if you go down to the smaller time frames, you would probably see your 3 humps formation, and then we're working on our dump here. Roundabout. You can put out Elliott Wave, and he's probably got something to say. Yeah, his 5th wave, and now we're working on ABC. Elliott thinks we already did our A or B, and we got one more C that could come down to some of these areas we're talking about earlier. So, you know, losing some billionth. So we got to be prepared for that and think about that. And more than likely, we'll be heading a little bit down. How far? It doesn't necessarily have to come down to these areas. Elliott doesn't know that. Those are just some possibilities to look at. But altcoins might be running out. Now, we are still at a good area to be taking some profit, but I'm not saying get out of the game completely. Now, for me, what I like to do is, now we got pretty much a solid top there, we can take a new Fibonacci, and we'll take it from the bottom here, from swing low to swing high. Tell me where we need to buy. And what I want to look for here on this 4-hour time frame, or any time frame, doesn't matter when you're using Fibonacci's, is this area that we did come down to and bounced off of we can still stay within this range. And if we bounce off of here, you got a good ass move that would be coming after we consolidate for a little bit. And that's all this would be, is just a little consolidation. You get an AB equals CD corrective move here. And that could take us up to this area. And if I put it actually on the fib area there, it should line up perfectly with the 618. That's an AB equals CD move from there. And some people might see it as a bull flag. It can play out several different ways, but Fibonacci-wise, this is what we're looking at. 589 billion, not quite doubling where we are, but a good move coming. Personally, I think that that could be a possibility. That would just kind of shake us out, make us doubt things. We still haven't dropped serious big levels on this total, this others market cap, and this represents all the altcoins excluding the top 10. Now, we take others and we look back just briefly. Let's go back to the daily chart. This is where we are now. Nice area where we should get a pullback. And like I said, we can pull back in there. Let's just see what happened this time. 4 years ago. What happened with you? What happened to you in December? We got to blow her up a little bit because it won't look nearly as drastic unless we do. But we had several run-ups. Now, this was December of 2020. Well, this was actually Christmas. This was Christmas. Right where we are there, we went up, and just right before Christmas, about the 19th, the 20th, we had the Christmas dump. And that's why holidays just don't seem very fun to me. And from the tops that we were at there, or near those, that's almost a 30% drop. Now, Bitcoin followed very well what happened 4 years ago. Just being, I think, a day ahead of the drop and then the pump back to the upside. But yeah, 29% drop there. And here, she doesn't start picking up until the day after Christmas and starts going sideways, and then starts slowly picking up some momentum here before we get into a nice up only season for a few weeks. And then another big correction, and you got to be ready for these big ass corrections. That's why it's important to take the profits along the way. Now, this one was a 31% correction. That didn't last too long, but just a few days there. And then she was off again, and then had to pull a slick willy again. And then, she just nice moves up. So it's not exactly up only, but up more often than not, and be ready for the pullbacks. And I mean, this always liquidates some leverage traders and everything. Even a 5x could knock you out on this. They're out there trying to wipe out the 3 and 5x's with some of these moves. But we got that to look forward to. In my personal opinion, we could be getting a pullback just like we did here. The total 3 chart, she said, "I'm tired, man. I'm tired. You rode me too hard. I need to take a break. My gosh, I can't keep going all night. It ain't made of steel." And so I think it's kind of cool that we're chopping sideways. Now, here on the daily total 3 chart, that's what we're looking at, the total 3. This is not the others, this is total 3. The 9 has not officially crossed that 21 moving average, but it looks like we're coming close. Big thick cloud here to welcome us. We could be working down here. We could be working down to this level, maybe even to this level. I'd hate to see that happen. We got to stay away from that cloud. But as long as we go sideways, we got some hope because, well, we've already taken up a lot of that downward motion with our sideward motion. We got to look at it that way when we're going sideways. The other alternative was go down. We're not going down. We spend in that time sideways. That's more probability that we're going to come out good with this. Even if we do go down, we can bounce back. That's my take on the old altcoins. Let me give a shout out to everybody hanging out here with me tonight. How's it going, people? Are your bags kind of feeling a little disappointing? But your big Bitcoin bag or section of that's probably feeling A-okay. It's just altcoins taking it. We got Avi Medina. How's it going? He was the firstest. We got Dave P. Glittery Marshmallow. Love that name. Long live Turkey Face. Everybody misses the old Turkey Face. I'm having trouble with this one right now. I haven't got my color just right. Still got some green tinge back here I got to work out. Lighting is a B for this studio for some reason. Howdy Crypto, how's it going? Tommy 2 Liters, Wacky Tuesday with Road Dog. Floki's Angel says, hello everyone, hello Road Dog. Glad to be back here tonight. Love the show and the excellent TA. Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you for hanging out with me. Chris Klein says, hey Road Dog, Floki's Angel gave me a heads up and showed me your show last night. Purely amazing. Thank you for the good feedback. Glad to have you here. Welcome. OG1 says, can't get enough of that cowbell, and I respect that. Just got to give a little... Hey, if your life is just not perfect, it's probably because you don't have any cowbell in it. Think about it. I'm just like, do the math, add some cowbell, see if that helps. If it doesn't, well, that maybe wasn't it, but hey, at least you got some cowbell in your life right now, right? Can't be all that bad. Just saying. That's all on how you look at it. Woo! Bullish on Parade says, woo, nailed it again, buddy. I tried, but I don't know what we're talking about. Any nailings are pure luck. Are they pure luck? Well, I mean... I don't know how to discuss that. Can't get enough of that cowbell. Oh, we already did that. Yes, you give us the cowbell. Yes, I give that cowbell. I give good cowbell, baby. I give the best cowbell around here. Ain't no crypto YouTuber out here giving cowbell better than the Road Dog. I'm just saying, I got those bragging rights. So I'm going to brag about it because I'm just being vain that way with my cowbell. I'm a vain cowbell owner. I'll brag about that cowbell. I'll whip that cowbell out on you more than I'll whip my fibs out. You know how I like to whip those fibs out. I'm just saying. We're going to finish saying hello to everybody. We're going to check out the news from Layer GG. 27 people, beautiful people hanging out with me. We'll get some crypto alpha here, and we don't spend too long, but it's very informative, I think. And then we'll come back and start diving into the market here and look at a few altcoins. We've already went over the indices pretty much thereabouts. No drinking on the job. Snitches get stitches is all I'm saying, Sean. Jody Crypto says, fire, 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 fire. Bobby Eyes, how's it going? Bro, Mercury retrograde kicked my butt. It kicks me every time it comes in. I can tell when it's coming about 2 weeks ahead of time. I'm that sensitive to it now. I'm like, is Mercury, gosh darn it, yeah, it's coming up. I'm sensitive to its effects before and after. I don't know. I don't know if it's me sensitive to it, but all my electronics are definitely. You're like, what could go wrong? You're like, oh my God. I never would have even thought that would have went wrong. That's just weird. Bug Pig, do you see them coming down another 40%? Making alts give back their gains. I don't think they'll come down that much. This is part of the fake out, kind of like what they did with Bitcoin. We're going to get that with altcoins, in my personal opinion. See, we're hanging out below 110 or 100,000, and they're making a lot of people think we're not going to get it, or we're going to get something a lot more steeper before we got there. And like, it was tempting. We just had to be cautiously optimistic at that time, but I wasn't about to get ready. I wasn't about to go, I'm selling now and buying back. I wasn't about to pull that because I know this time of year, that number will start taking off without you. You want to make sure your bags are barely packed, but safe enough to where you can withstand a drop. Mostly speaking to your leverage and margin people out there on that one. Spot, man, it's hard to hurt spot. You just gotta wait. Drive your 50 says, what's up, fam? Sonia La Bruja, hey, welcome. Bug Pig. Shawnee boys and his jokes. I know, Sean. They still didn't say it was funny, Sean. I think they're laughing at you. You suck, Road Dog. All right, so, oh man, there's more chat. You guys are chatty. I like it. That's supposed to help the algorithm. Loki's Angel says, love this show. We love you. Ah! Oh, that's better for my turkey face. Turkey face will be coming. Hit the like button, everybody. It helps Road Dog out. It does. No, it out. Every time I hear that, it just summons Elvis.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Javi Medina says, Road Dog, could you please explain the Ichimoku cloud you are using? What? What? A question? Yes, of course. We stopped the show to do education. Around here, any educational question about anything that I do always gets top priority on my list because I love this part and I started out as an educational channel. Hopefully I still impart that. I don't use the full Ichimoku cloud, for one thing. I turn a lot of it off. I don't use any of that. The only thing that I use is the plots background. Now there's a lot of stuff here, and I probably would use it. I got nothing against using it. We can turn it all on, but as you can see, man, woo, that's a lot of stuff on that chart. It get busy. I got enough busy stuff on my own that I use otherwise. And you know, Ichimoku Cloud, there's a whole strategy that comes with it, and it's really cool, and you can deep dive into that. I don't teach that because I don't use it exactly that same way. It's similar to the moving average, as you would say. But what I do have is just the plots background back here, and I find, you know, that's all I can just read it and be cool. The biggest thing to know is that on most time frames, you'll see anomalies every once in a while, but if price is starting to get close to a big thick cloud, then chances are it's going to suck us into it, and a lot of times it spits us out on the other side. Now if we get real bullish part of the market right now, we might not see that happen. We might get more escapes from these clouds than we would normally be used to. Bear market, like, oh, get me away from that cloud, no, oh, you're gone down to the downside. But the beauty part, I mean, you usually see them near a red cloud work its way out. Now, clearly didn't stick over here on this one. Didn't stick over here. They usually do. But when you start, can we see it? I got too many lines. Maybe here's when I don't have as many. Turn my moving averages off. I forget to put them back on though. But eventually you will get, and what we look for is breaking out preferably a thick cloud, and that's what you'll see on some other time frames, maybe not this one, but you start riding above this thin little cloud that starts forming. Those are the main things that I look for, is breaking through a red cloud and getting above a little thin line. Now really all this is kind of functions as a shadow. 26 candles ahead of price action is really all this is if you really break it down. It's nothing, unless, you know, maybe a few other calculations to vary with the width of it and things like that, but it helps you gain momentum. But we don't want them to see these touch. When they touch, whether they're going sideways or down or something, we want to be above it. But if we're above the green cloud, we're good. We're definitely in a positive trend. If we're below the green or red cloud, especially if we're below the red cloud, we're in a negative trend. And I just used the very basic, but sometimes just what I see from it sometimes just gives me that extra little confidence to say, yeah, this move's got some gas to it. This one looks like it's getting ready to do something. Ichimoku cloud's ready to burn the rubber on it, and it's not really the traditional interpretations, but that's what it tells me. Hopefully that was a little bit of insight. I think I've got a video in the Chart School series going over Ichimoku Cloud. I think I did that. I should have it in one of my playlists on my channel. Pretty much saying the same thing. BTFD, baby! Bookpick says Zeta still horrifying, still in that same trade that has a liquidation at 44. Well, look at Zeta. Last I remember, I didn't think it would look like it would go down that far though. I mean, it's good to reevaluate that, especially since we know altcoins are being a little lackluster right now. We'll put that on our list there. Random Trader says, hey, Ray Dog, thanks for the great information and education, insight into the situation. Hey, my pleasure. That's what I'm here for. Alvin Medina says, it's true, there is something mystic about bells, especially cowbells. They're ill. They clear the air. Clear out that energy. I tried spot margin with Caspa. Womp womp. Caspa she's not been a fun one for me on spot margin either. I can't, out of all my bags, that one's, I mean, most of my other spot margin bags, I have grown them. They've just been doing wonderful. Caspa's like, I'm always having to keep my eye on it because it's got too much of a range for what I can do there with that spot margin. She is what she is, right? We'll take a look at Caspa too. All right, people, let's start getting into, oh, we got to do the news. I forgot. We got to do the layer GG news. and then we come back and get into the altcoin. Sean, take us to the newsroom. Oh man, see, the lighting just sucks on this stuff. I guess we're going to have to go full ham or maybe full turkey. Okay. Sean, turn the news on. That's not it, Sean. Try again, please. My gosh. All that training we paid for, Sean, and you can't even hit the right button. Bitcoin touches all-time high of $108,000, but Bitcoin dominance has rebounded to 58%, and alts are falling. It's kind of like we've talked about this before. BlackRock iBit recorded a daily Bitcoin inflows of 733.6 million. This is the largest inflow since December 5th. And they just keep getting bigger all the time, don't they? Makes you think it's a Bitcoin cycle. Binance Alpha, Binance Wallet has unveiled a new platform, Binance Alpha, which will announce 5 tokens starting on the 18th. Amazing that these tokens may be listed on Binance in the future. Just saying. Pudgy Penguins Pingu has been listed on multiple exchanges since it was airdropped and has been falling after initially hitting $6 billion fully diluted valuation. Oh gosh darn it! Imagine that, people selling off a bunch of free money. Black would never happen in crypto, would it? Stacks has launched SBTC on the Stacks mainnet with an initial phase of deposits only and a limit of 1,000 Bitcoin. Withdrawals will be available in Q1. Not Q2, but Q1. Sega announces Mainnet 2.0. Mainnet 2.0 will enable aggregated liquidity across all chains, gasless DeFi, and more because the gassy ones, thank God, you were working on that gas problem. Woo! Dang, I didn't want to say anything. But we all knew. We all knew. I feel like I'm just not. Do we need to? If I come down, you can't see my beautiful turkey tops. Omni Network has launched its Omni Core mainnet, and Big Time Studios announced a $150 million open loot fund. Ooh, that sounds fun. I like loot. To propel Web3 gaming on the Open Loot platform. That sounds cool, loot. That's a good name to pick. Let's be a looter. Simon's Cat Token posted a tweet on Next Channel, because that's where you would post one if you think about it, duh. Hinting at an airdrop to holders. Oh my gosh, I'm a holder of Simon's Cat. Oh. I'll get more Can't say the P word. Fuel has released its airdrop checker. 1 billion fuel, 10% of the total supply, will be airdropped to 200,000 eligible wallets. They are aiming for TGE. Gosh darn it! Token generation event. Oh, got it! Oh, yeah! Take that, short-term memory. In less than 2 weeks. And if y'all don't remember, if y'all that doesn't ring a bell with y'all, either you missed it or your short-term memory is even worse than mine. Just saying. We're going to give a little repost, a little like, and all that for the alpha that we get every day, well, 5 days a week anyway, from Layer GG over on X. I like his news. Good stuff. Also, just to say, if you're ever looking for some alpha on what's happening, there it is. He does this like 2 weeks ahead of time. About the announcements that are coming out, the earning, or what the new launches, public release, I don't know. He does this. Airdrops, whatever's happening with them, mainnets, upgrades, all that. He posts this every 2 weeks. It's a big calendar there. Look, you got it right here. Don't look at the turkey hand. Look, take a snapshot. Oh, now you got the alpha. Or just go see Layer GG. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the main room, shall we? Sean, that was a hint, you little sucker. Can you take us over there? That did not go as planned, Sean. You've got something wrong here. Try it one more time, Sean. Oh my gosh! How do you do that? Why? Oh, I remember you. I've been looking for you, sweetie. We found the flag girl, Sean. With the Lambo. Ah! Turkey time. Beautiful people still hanging out with me. 29 beautiful people. Oh, the beautiful people. Oh, the beautiful people. Oh man, am I lagging? Is it doing the thing? Don't be doing the thing. My chat rate dropped to 0. We got, oh, now it's back at 2. That's good. Subs as turkey dog. Hammer time. It's hammer time. I need to do something with hammer time. Yeah. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Nailed it. I don't know. All right, let's get into some altcoins. First, I want to take a look at PRQ because we've looked at that one here before. I'm not in this one. Or if I'm in, it's a small bag on crypto.com somewhere. I don't think I am. Let's see, Parsec. We probably looked on Coinbase. Nice rounded bottom down here. Nice. And you could dissect this in smaller time frames however you like, with whatever head and shoulders, cups and handles, and whatever you may want to call it, but it all boils down to this, ladies and gentlemen. You had a nice rounded booby shaped bottom right there. Yes, I said it because that just is the only way it's going to make it stick in some of your heads, and I'm trying to help you get this technical analysis, this TNA, if you will, even if I've got to sell a little sex stuff to do it. And I know it's kind of nasty, but that's just what we got to do around here. A turkey's got to do what a turkey's got to do to survive in this life, and that's why I'm saying if you want the true alpha, perhaps you would expect the OnlyFans footsie group for $2,495 a month, $99 a month. Don't be skimpy. Don't be skimpy. You already got $1 discount. Don't ask for more. It's on sale, actually half price right now. You'll get everything that you get in our free Telegram group, because you know that's what we do, a free Telegram community over here. But you get the cream of the crop, you get the sauce, you get the private room with the private daily Bitcoin charts, where either my foot or a turkey foot is pointing to the target take profits for those trade for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, it's really big in Dubai. They love turkey feet over there for some reason. They support me. Love you guys in Dubai. Let's keep making you richer and richer, right? Now on with the show. Shameless plug, ladies and gentlemen. What does this button do? Oh, snap. There's a big button on your screen there. I love this movie. Oh, snap. Oh, that was a close one. My gosh. I'm sorry. Everybody cool? Nobody got hit. 29 people. We're all safe. We're good. All right. Vincent? Gosh darn it. Notch around the bottom we got there. Where are we coming up to? We got a Fibonacci up there. Blue line's usually that's usually a measured move. I've not looked at it on this particular chart in quite a while here. Interesting. You're in a big ass range that has spanned years and years. According to this chart, now this high over here was March of this year, so this is the one we're working with, and the simple fib will take us up. We look like we're getting close to a 786 or maybe an 886 area. It looks like a 786 to me. Means possible rejection here. Okay. Now we did make a higher high over here, so I want to point this out. Let's back up a minute. Let's go. So this makes a little bit more sense to some people. If it doesn't, it's okay. It's okay. You can just ask questions sometimes, especially in our student area of our trading community. That's where I like to see a lot of questions. She got a really deep retrace down here, 886 level on the fibs, even drop back below it. That's pretty steep, man. So being that deep of a retrace, we're not going to expect this one to do a stellar of a performance and just blasting to the upside. She's got some issues to work with. She's got some counseling to go through. She's got some things to work out within herself. There may be some mommy, daddy, grandpappy, grandmommy issues. I don't know what kind of issues. Could be dealing with the little puppy dog or bunny rabbits. I don't know, but there's some issues that need to be worked out. And we probably won't make it past this 21 cent area there. That's a pretty gosh darn run, especially she blasted through the 618 on the second attempt. Okay. Kind of the first attempt. She really didn't even touch it the first time. At most, you might see her get here before getting a serious slap on the face and just being driven back down in shame. Shame, shame, shame. I just wanted to ring cowbell. I'm just saying. So Parsec might be getting a little bit of a pullback very soon. Meaning, the hidden message there is if you're not paying yourself, you might be wishing here in a few days, gosh darn it, I should have paid myself when we were up around 20 cents because now we're riding around about 13 again. Stupid. Why didn't I do it? So you don't want to be that turkey. Don't be that turkey. But you don't want to sell out your whole bag. That's what at least I don't, you know. So I just share my thoughts and feelings because usually you share out your whole bag here. So probably why? Well, you mess up your entry and all this stuff if you want to add to it. And you might not catch it lower. You don't know. You don't know. Don't sell out of all your bag unless you just try to get out of that project. It's not crypto. That is not financial advice. That is just merely a crypto opinion. In the greater scheme of things, from our major highs to our major lows, right here, also in this area, 23 cents to 618 Fibonacci. I'm leaning more and more toward this one. I really am. Zooming out to the bigger picture, we might get a run up there. Might make it up there, 23.80, just a little bit under 24 cents. But hey. Let's take a look at Gary Coin. That's one we looked at here. It's not one that I'm in, but I know that some of you guys have played with it. And here we are. How you looking, Gary? Are you still? I know she likes to do all this bottom stuff and big spikes up. It was having a good day today, but it's nothing. And I see, okay, it's nothing spectacular. She double bottomed here, an area, clearing some areas and trying to move her way up there. She just likes to spike up a lot. Thought maybe she had a big spike. Nope. All right, Gary had a good day, but not the great day. How about FWOG? Haven't looked at FWOG in a minute. I'm going to take a look at FWOG. FWOG had a big old blow off here, and now FWOG be coming down. We pulled off Fibonacci from the start of that big move, and more than likely we'll see FWOG may be coming right back down here to this area. It may not be all at once. She may kind of go sideways and just kind of dip down here and then dip back up, something like that. But you could be looking at that about 20 cent FWOG. She came from almost 76 cents and hanging around 28. My, how some of these meme coins can just fall, right? Let's take a look at Zeta. That was a request coin. Zeta's still in the channel. Now, I think this one's fine so far. Now, as a channel, the rising channel, anything rising, wedges, channels, or whatever, they're bearish overall, but they don't have to be until, you know, they actually break that line. And if they do not play out bearish, which, you know, being in bottom areas, you see that being the case more often than not, or you can, it'd be one of the safer places to play one of these. They can break to the upside, and that could be a strong parabolic move, even exceeding this target that we got about $1.36. So in my personal opinion, I think Zeta's looking good. I think you said something about a liquidation price of about 44 cents. Okay, let's mark that out. What would that look like? That would be all the way down here. And could she do it? Oh, she could do it. I don't want to scare you. Don't get, I mean, because anything can happen. She could do it. We lose this channel though. It could be done, but let me give you just a little. Breathe it in. Dude, that red turkey on TV. Oh, wow. Hey, his lips move when I'm talking. That's crazy, man. Why are your eyes red, turkey? Wow. Cool. All right. Anyway. What I'd like to, I want to draw a little line here. So for her to do that, she's got all these little candle body areas that she would need to break down. So 65 cents. That's going to be a major area. This red trend line is going to be a major support. And even she breaks past that, well, the wicks are also double bottom there. Now that means that's still some strong support here at 60.5 cents. Also, that corresponds with this little guy right over here, right behind my little drumstick right here. Let me put my drumstick over there. Point with the drumstick. There, right there. So that's a second level that should be very, very strong that she would have to buy her way through. So you might see her come down and test this red trend line and maybe wick below it just to get you scared and make you say, oh my God, I got to get out now. And then just wick back up and then carry on the red. That could happen. I'm not saying that's going to. I knew I'd miss those moving averages. I knew. I'm glad I see them now. Moving averages. We'll get to them in just a moment. All right. So we got that. And then you got this area down here. Right around 52 cents. That's going to be another strong area of support. So she's got to go through 3 strong areas to get anywhere close. Now, if she loses that one, then there's not a whole lot to about 47 or 48 cents to try to catch you. But at that point, you're probably tucking your head between your legs and trying and getting ready to kiss your ass goodbye. I'm just saying that could happen. But I really do think there'll be a lot of support here within this channel, and then from here, she should start going back up at least toward the top of it, around 95 cents. And then if you don't like this position, then you could think about exiting or whatever. But by then, she's probably flipped the script and ready to rock and roll, because really the moving averages here look pretty cool. Ichimoku Cloud's kind of, we don't know what the hell she's doing right now. But I mean, we've kind of been riding her and playing around with her for a while. She's been our side chick there, I guess. I don't know. So we'll probably rumble tumble again with the Ichimoku Cloud. Seems like what we like to do, Zeta chain. But I'd like to point out that you got your 50 moving average just on the daily over the daily 200. And that's a buy signal. It means not only buy today, but buy the next pullback. And that pullback took us down here. So that still may be some of the best prices that you get on there, maybe. The 100 is getting ready to cross here in a little bit. So the more you got more moving averages above the 200 than you do not on this 5 system. And they're getting ready to flip all the way. So you're so close to things going really good. As if you don't get scared. And you got a really good liquidation point down there. I would have a stop loss before a liquidation, but if you needed more, there's always some things you can do. Add some more money to the account. Those are not good habits to be in, but if it makes you feel a little bit more comfortable, gives you a little bit more room, that might be something. You could reduce your leverage, but you would probably need more funds over there for that. But I think it looks to me like it's got a good chance to hold. So if it doesn't, you're going to come back and say, you suck, road dog. But this is everything that the IC in me is telling me. It's got a good chance. Don't be scared until you see a candle body close on this daily chart below that red line, below the trend line that connects us there. And then you can say, oh God, it's time. Until then, baby, this thing can do a lot of things, including going up to about 90 cents. Let's take a look at Caspa. It's turkey season. TNA. Sad Pwog. I inhaled it all. I don't blame you. That was Sean's gas. Support's good, but yeah, if I make it out of this, I'm riding this back to 1.8 after the horror show from Zeta. Oh my gosh. Well, Caspa is, Look, we had her down here 13.6 Fibonacci wise. 13.5 is actual Fibonacci. I'm looking at this as a possible retest of this channel we broke out of. Okay, I mean, first place to catch a support. We've been at the breakout price, and we kind of fell through that, lost that trend line. But it's also contests the bottom of this red one, and it's also the bottom of this original bigger ass channel. That one should have more weight than any of them, for real. But you know, she's kind of already played around with that one. She's already knocked a few holes in the wall, so she could technically kind of wick through it. But this one here, I think, either combination of those, maybe we can see her go down to about 13 cents, 13.1 cents. She's at 13.6, and oh God, she just don't have very much to work with Kaspa. I mean, it looks like 20-30% is a good move, but I mean, that's about all you get out of this thing at a time until she gets on a real big tear. It's been a little bit of a disappointing play since we moved up here and just kind of went a lot of sideways and down and whatnot. Since the meme coin and all that wallet and all that nonsense came out, those meme coins, whatever was going on there, I still, it kind of hurt. I think it did a little bit more harm than good. Maybe it will turn out better later on, but a lot of people, they just made out like bandits and took advantage of that. Those meme coins, I mean, they got them on CoinEX, but they've never done good. Maybe it'll change, but all the real winners were the people that minted, and then we're hyping it. And you got to be careful with all the new hype. I didn't get into the new hype. I was keeping arm's length from the Kaspa meme coins because of, well, what had potential to happen, which it did. It got lackluster. I looked at them after they got on CoinEX, but they quickly, they until they get on other exchanges and you get more people excited and you get some kind of marketing or something behind them, and there's not that there for Kaspa. Kaspa needs a stable coin like Tron. That's what Kaspa needs. And then get some dexes and things like that and try to build it on proof of work. It needed a little bit more development for Kaspa, in my personal opinion, but hopefully she can catch here, and then we can start working our way back up to hopefully 23 cents. Let's do a little reconnaissance in Kaspa, a little fib reconnaissance, figure out what she's trying to do here. So again, we came back. This was a full retracement from here, so a deep ass retracement, meaning we're probably not getting past the 786 or an 886 if we can get past the 618. Sometimes you don't even make it that far, but getting up there means that we're less likely to come down here than if we just got rejected at the 618 or any of these lower areas. So we kind of cleared some ground here, so we got that. So we take a swing low to swing high. Tell me what we need to buy. That's where we were just a few minutes ago. That's 618. Now if she loses the 618, we'll be looking down here somewhere, 11, 12. But hopefully, and that would be in a we don't need to see that. We need to see her bounce here. I think she can. Let's come to the smaller time frame, see if we can see it happening. Ain't happening yet. Gosh darn it, you suck, Kaspa. But what is happening here is the 200 crossing this 360 moving average. Well, that's kind of cool. We got some work to do on the moving averages. So even if she bounces here, when she gets up in this area somewhere in 15, 16 cents, it's just going to be, she has some problems with that area. I don't know what it is, but through there, she's going to have a lot of introspecting to do with her life and a lot of choppiness through that area, I think. But the important thing is we need to bounce from this 13 cent area. Come on, Kaspa, don't leave us hanging here. Do your little ABC corrected move and let's start looking up a little bit. There it is, the fifth wave, the A, the B, and this is the C, the possible C. The good news about the C is that should be the last one, then we start going up on a new trend. Elliot is getting good. Elliot says, oh, she could come down to 10.8 cents. And we're like, shut up, Elliot. This is why you have no friends. Nobody likes to hang around with you because you talk all this stuff. Stop it, Elliot. Have a little decency, will you? And again, this is why me and Elliot don't hang out a lot and don't always, sometimes the truth hurts, road dog. Sometimes it does, but it don't have to be today. Gosh darn it, Sean. Let's go back to the chat. Scario says, I'm here. Let the weird commence. Manicky update, Garçon. Is it Manicky or Manicky? The Miniki. I don't know. Look, Pick, I've been actually thinking about picking up Casp here. It's a good place, I think. I do. Definitely it hits 11 and 12. I really don't know if she's going to get down there, honestly. Are we still in Casper right now? Let's come out to the daily. Golly, this chart is so messed up. Let's get these fibs off of here. Let's see what we got on the daily. I see the 800 is finally starting to peek its head on the daily. It's starting to show up. 666 is there. The 360, the momentum is still with Caspa. It's still with Caspa. Could she wick down there? I would hope not. I mean, technically it's a possibility, but I don't see the likelihood. Not until we see what happens if it's 11, 13. I think this is a good area to nibble. I will be nibbling a little bit more after the stream, although I'm tired of nibbling on you, Caspa. Let's go up. Didn't mean to yell in your ear there. Let's take a look at what was it? It was Maniki or Maniki. This one hasn't been all that impressive either lately. I got a small position of it, but I just watch it and just kind of like, oh, hang out. I'm just going to stay at the same price for a while. Like, come on, dude. On the daily. Oh, cool. She could be coming a little over. She's in our little box that we put on there, which when you're over here looking for bounces and things like that, and you're like, I don't want to believe that crap. Until that one day you realize, oh, crap, we're here. Oh, gosh darn it. I guess that did play out. I mean, you know, reality is what they call it. Anyway, she was in a nice pattern. It's a bearish pattern. Nobody breaks to the downside. It did not. It decided to break to the upside, and that was awesome. And they go parabolic, and then they hit a wall. They can come back and retest, and on smaller time frames, you'll see where it did. Look, products. And look, a retest. We're good, right? And we got a chance to be good. Well, this is where the fibs come in. I can't get away from talking about it. I got to give away the secret sauce all the time. On this move right here, you pull your fibs, and we didn't even get past the 0.5 area. If we can't clear any of these areas under 618, if we can't even clear to 618, there's an issue, okay? Or some kind of sideways, but we can't get past this 236, this 382, or this 0.5 especially. Or, well, I'd say 382 especially. 0.5 just kind of on that. She's on the cusp. But if you can't get past these areas here, then you got a chance to come down in these lower areas down here, which is ironically where we went to. This 0.27, this area. The 1.4, the 0.414, which was this area, and the 618, which is where we're headed now, which is 0.005842 on Maniki. Just saying. Let's draw a line on it and stick a pin in it. Boom! There you go. That's where we should be headed. There, right there in that neighborhood at the bottom of this little line that we got. Let's see how precise that is, and if we can come back and say, nailed it! That'd be cool. Doesn't have to happen, but I like it when it does. I'm going to move this little... Oh gosh, you did... I sort of moved the whole thing now, just a wee bit there. And that's our Fibonacci lesson for today. Whoa! Snapdragon. But you didn't think you was ever going to look at that one to figure out where we're going, did you? No, that's why fibs are so cool. Or you could watch that one dude just like, I don't even know how he does it. I don't think he knows how to do it. Wait, just look for it to come to the 786 and we'll just buy there. To the upside. Let's count those 786 vibes. Okay, looks like the chat is pretty much up to date. Let's go through my list then. Okay, I went through Zeta, Caspa, Maneki, went through PRQ earlier, Gary, Frog, Litecoin. I know. Oh gosh, watch everybody click up. No, it won't take long. We just do an update on Litecoin. I can see you trying to head up here back to 140 Litecoin. You want to? You wanna? Do you see what she's in? Do you see what she's in? Good old Litecoin. even if we're on a coin on here and it may not be one that you're interested in, you're likely to see the same price structure, the same kind of things on something during this market. So that's why I like to kind of go over these ideas. You will see these things repeat on different coins. We're in a megaphone pattern. She's still respecting the bottom of the trend line right now, so you know what that means, right? Woo, Litecoin going to party. Ooh, that 140 is, that's just the beginnings. We could be looking at 171 and 198, believe it or not, coming for Litecoin. And that could be coming soon, because a bounce off of this bottom usually leads to a nice big impulse move. Last one we got took us up above these areas. This one could take us up to 156 or higher. Just saying. I like what I'm seeing for Litecoin. I am actually going to share this. She's near bottom of the trend line, and that's one of my buys. That's when I like to get in. Doesn't mean you have to. Stop loss below the trend line. Stop, that'd be about 6%. So you can get a really decent stop loss here, in my personal opinion. She's at 122 now. Stop loss would be coming in at 113. I guess I can spell those out if I'm doing a trade setup as it is. Can I do text? How would you do that? What? Stop. I don't really like how that's turning out. That's not good. You need to get more fancy. You need to get like Joe. Stop loss here. Enter here. This is not helpful. I like 121 for the O buy zone. I like 114 for the O stop loss. I also like the 63% gains to 199. It's got a 10-to-1 risk reward ratio, and you're saying, that's too much, road dog. That's too much. Well, you don't have to go for it. You can go with this one. It's got a 6-to-1 with 40% gains to 171. We can do that. I still like this one, so I'm putting it out there. Screw y'all. I'm going to the moon. Go big or go hard. Go hard and go big or go home. We're going to put this in the trade setup. We just happen to be there. We're going to paste it over here. I know. Everybody's dying for more Litecoin, huh? We got 32 people. Oh my God, Litecoin brought some more people in. Thank you, Litecoin. You're amazing. I don't have time to type in a lot of detailed instructions when I post them from the stream, though. That's the only thing. Litecoin doing pretty good. H-bar, some of the older coins, if you notice, that's what seems to be moving right now. We'll take a look at H-bar. Oh my gosh, it's a rainbow. We got attacked by the Rainbow Coalition. Coalition. I don't know what happened. Are we also in a megaphone pattern? Could be. There's not much else to go with when you connect the dots, is there? I would lean toward more yes than no. Although I'm sure somebody's going to say, look, it's a drunken cup and handle to the upside. I've heard that before. It's an ascending cup and handle. Zoom out. Silly duck. Silly turkey. Zoom out. I like H-bar. Is she flagging out? If we I'm on the 4-hour time frame. If we do look at the more local patterns here, I'm looking more for a falling wedgie. Some people like to say, oh, it's a descending triangle. And cut through candles. I guess you can. I just don't ever like to do that. I just don't think that's solid enough for that. I like to candle bodies to candle bodies, and they tell me what to do. And this is more of a channel or a wedgie. And you didn't really do candle bodies over here, so then it's more of a channel if you actually go with the candle bodies, right? A lot of times it is. which is a lot of times you'll see me use that little trick where I'll do that candle body to get the angle, because that angle is important. Copy that guy and look. Beautiful channel, wick went through it, but we got a candle body. I think that is really the most accurate way to do it. But hey, you get a little wee way. Neither way is wrong or totally correct. And the most conservative way I think you should look at this is you can take just this is be conservative, this measure move, and put it wherever you get a breakout, telling you go that area, about 42 cents. You could include the wicks if you wanted to do that, but mostly what you see, if you're following some of these other people, you're getting some kind of wild ass thing and putting it on the top over here, like, well, we're gonna be here by Tuesday, and thank you for your super chat. If you're playing it as a flag, I would actually I'd play AB equals CT, and I wouldn't do anything as crazy as that. Let's get out of our fibs here and see if she can tell us where she might be trying to go. Since we got a nice little parabolic move and everything going, we're going to do something a little different here with our fibs. We're going to actually take a retracement, or an extension rather, in a different, well, it's this way. I see why you might be finding some rejection there, lovey-do. You got a serious correction there. Nice. Okay. Hello? Hello? Somebody say something. Swing high to swing. Oh, nice. That's a 382 fib retracement there. This could turn into something beautiful. How beautiful could it get, Road Dog? I mean, you're going to call me crazy if I do it, so I'm not going to. I'll look just as bad as the Minuteman if I do it, but we're going to do it. Where's my zero? My zero. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Did I get you? Did I get you? I'm not getting exact. Not getting exactly my confluence. It's like not squaring up just exactly on that one. So we'll put it there. What I'll be expecting is this guy right here, though, at 53 cents. So we'll see which one of these two targets actually kind of went out. H bar. She respects this trend line. She can go all the way up there within reason because she hasn't got this nice big ceiling there, a vaulted ceiling. We like vaulted ceilings. We can jump up really high in those. We want to trade with vaulted ceilings, please. How about XRP? Excerpt. See, there's also a lot of them. This is all you're doing is draw megaphone patterns. Well, that's because that's what they're doing when they zoom out. And they're fun to play because they just seem to kind of like to keep going back up there and touching those tops for some reason. 291, 334, 353, 387 is really the sweet spot that I'm looking for on XRP, and we've been there before. She's coming back to break that all-time high area. Go for it, XRP. You're trying to get some support here. I see you. I see you. I think she can hold. Keep holding. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Walk it off. You can do it. XLM. That's that Stellar Lumens. That Rockefeller money there. She may be in a megaphone pattern too, but she hasn't found her bottom. All right. Oh, maybe. That's too subjective. I don't think she's quite found it. It's got too much crap here. We need to zoom out or something. I don't have enough. Oh, here we go. Okay, makes more sense. Nice, look at that. You came right up to our trend. Look, we nailed that little sucker. I'm sorry, but we got to do this because we do trend lines and draw trend lines from wicks to wicks to wicks to get tops, and this one nailed it. So we're claiming this little sucker. Fibbed it out and everything right there. I just didn't put a price label on it. Look, nailed it, 64.9 cents out of XLL. That's great. My gosh, you're sitting here seeing it at 9 cents for so long. You see somebody give a 64-cent target, you're going to say, oh, let's say it's the moon boy. Hell, what the fuck is going on? Oh my God, you said the F word. Sean, quick, get the swear jar. Put your money in it this time.
You suck, Road Dog. Screw you.
What, me?
F you, Road Dog.
Go ahead and say it like a man, Sean.
I see what you're trying to do.
Sometimes I can't get him, but doesn't hurt to try. We're trying to put the old nailed it text up here.
Nailed it! That's the old road dog trend line and Fibonacci strategy. I believe is what was implemented right here to nail that price there at almost 65 cents. That was a nice little come up. If anybody had been in XLM, they might have made a little something from there because she came from the depths of hell all the way up there. That was 472% gain. Oh, and we didn't even nail it out there. Almost 500% gains right there. That's just crazy talk. How stupid is that? To nail a target like that. That's crazy. Wow.
I don't know what. I don't have anything to point to. Okay, we gotta take a picture. Oh, we got. Oh no, we gotta get the thing off the thing. I'm sorry for that algorithm. She can't read between the fix the lines. Don't we have that dude that points up for us sometimes? You took him off. You felt bad about it, didn't you? I used to have a little guy that would point for me, but I don't see him. We need to copy this very quickly and post it into our Telegram vanity room, chart room, vanity wall. XLM.
Nailed it! 500% gains! What's a 5X right there? We nailed it. We nailed it.
Now we're getting a pullback. So what you doing on the pullback? We can get through all this stuff now. So our targets guy here, let's go ahead and get them out of the way so we won't get confused. They can act as resistance from now on. So what we can do is do our Fibonacci, and we will be looking for a 382 Fibonacci. Why that? Because at this point in the game where we're looking at a possible up only, those are some great bounce areas. She came down a wick to 50, but then started hanging out at the 382. We will count that also. We will respect that. That will give us a bit of a different target. And again, did you do 0.5? Yeah, that's still taking us right back up to this area though. Still looking for 90 to go back up. I guess retest that area right there, 97 cents. And we got to find some support here. I look for 42 to hold. Look for 42 to hold. Maybe wick back to 36. It could happen, but I'm on a 3-day chart here too. I'm not quite seeing it just yet. We're above us. See, I'm on the 4 hour now. We're above a 200 moving average. Got consolidation going on. All the moving averages kind of coming up to meet price there. I like what I'm seeing here as a possible channel that we're in. On XLM, channel idea. Yeah, me locks it. She could come down here, but doesn't have to. But looking again for, where'd you go, target? Oh man, we went way up there. I mean, we got some other targets we can go with here, but well, we got that one. And number 2. Dude, you got 2 through 336 up there. 92 cents is also going to be a place to look at. I'm just saying that. Just throwing that out there. Well, XLM, Stellar Lumens. Let's go to the chat, see what you guys are talking about. Hey, we got Grimmer. How's it going, Grimmer? Edwin Martinez says Chainlink. Unlocks me some Chainlink. Let's see, we had a request last night for Link and Floki. Okay. And OPAI, says Grimmer. Bobby says took some profits on Aerodrome at 2.296. Where's a good price to get back in, Brilliant Turkey? Let's see, we got 115. Oh, it's a turkey. It's turkey getting sleepy. I'm just saying. Rising Sun says, could you look at comp? I like that one. That's a good one to be in, I think. Especially if you got into it when she's under $50 or thereabouts. She's around 30. I think she's around 30 something dollars, yeah. But Pix's Litecoin is like Filecoin chart right now. Chainlink, yeah, we're doing it. Jason says, took my initial investment out at 100%. Loving these alts. That is the best way to do it, I believe. I really do. It can't hurt you that way. Alex MC says, anybody here from Austin's channel? I haven't heard of it. Still finishing up the Fibonacci Secret Masterclass. Yeah, post any questions you got. Post it in the comments over there under that video, and then I can address them. Glitterly Marshmallow 1981. I learned so much here, and with the reading material. Oh, cool. Seriously, thank you for your time in classes. Thank you for just partaking. I put them out there. I just need people to come find them. That's all. I started this with you know, that the right people will find me. And if we resonate, then you got something. You know, if you find me, I think you're supposed to be here. I'll just put it that way. I'm not out there just trying to go get the masses. It would be cool. It'd be nice. I figured this channel had done better over the. How long's it been? Not quite our third year in, 2.5 years. 1,600 people. Yay! Small channel, but as long as, you know, we're reaching the right people, we're good. We're good. And I'm not selling anything per se, except maybe a special footsie group, $2,499 a month. When you get there, you can join. Let's help you get there. Let's help you get there first. Okay, so comp, yeah, we look at comp. Snazzy Turkey Man, can we look at peak? We're getting lots of requests. Obviously, it pays to be in the Foot Club. Better late than never. Nailed it. Do you think altcoin season will be next month? I'm not sold that we're having a true altcoin season. I see rallies. We had a nice rally. That's awesome. That's a taste of what altcoin season, if you can imagine that going on for like weeks at a time. Weeks at a time. That's altcoin season. We're not near there yet. The big altcoin season we usually look for comes at the end of the season, which is about a year away. But there should be like a mini one in between. We will definitely get what people are. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is what people are calling an altcoin season is really more like altcoin rallies. Well, on all of YouTube right now. When altcoin season gets here, baby, you will not question that we are in full-blown altcoin season, because you're like, this is what I dreamed of. When you're looking at your account and it's like, I'm up 20,000 today. And you look at it the next day and like, I'm up another 23,000 today. And the next day, like, I'm up 43,000 today. And that goes on for a week and a half, 2 weeks or something. And then you're pretty much altcoin season. That's what it feels like. So we get little peeks at it, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Can we check Super for an entry? Super entry. Loki's Angel says, buy more Floki tonight. Delay in the stream. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh man, don't delay. It says it's healthy right now. Hopefully we're good. 31 people hanging out. Glad to have you here. Wow. Oh, I am meant to be here. Lovely. All right, let's take a look at Link. Did we look at link? We didn't. Chain link. I've got $34 coming in at the 618 Fibonacci. We just not made it there. We were doing this guy for a local pattern after breaking out of a channel, testing it, and then breaking back out and just saying, "Ooh yeah, pour it on, baby! I'm ready to rock and roll." And rock and roll is what she would be doing. So if we look at this local channel, this got a 60% chance to break out to the upside continuation pattern. It's a weird one. We don't see this very often. It's another megaphone style pattern. She's just like the neutral one, kind of, but 60% chance to break to the upside, which she's trying. If we want to take a deviation from the parabolic move that we seem to be making right here, well, kind of skip through that one. Following the rules, we draw our new trend line here. And so we could come back. We could see Link coming back. I would expect it to find support here. She didn't find support on the 50 moving average. We got a green cloud. Okay, so at this point in the market, if we're in a bear market coming near that cloud, I'm saying it's over. You don't want to get sucked in. At this point in the game, they can play with their heads a little bit. They might come down to the 100 moving average and just ricochet right out of this cloud at this point in the game. So we gotta kind of look at these ideas. If we're looking here, local 4 hour, yeah, triple top, possible head and shoulder idea, Bart Simpson, however you want to look at it, topping patterns at the top of a channel, that's what you're going to see. Although the big takeaway is where we're coming down to, and so 382s, I'm paying a lot of attention there. That's a possibility. We'll hold here as 1 and 2. It could go sideways. Could. Let's go with the 618 because it is respecting this trend line here. 24, maybe 25. Could touch down there for a link. Could happen. We're at 26 now. It's not too far from where we are in the bigger picture thing. It's really not. From there, I think that we will start working our way up here to 34. Oh no, you messed it up now. What happened? I don't, I've heard someone throw out 36. I don't see any confirmation on any of my fib levels for a 36. There might be a 35, but mostly right here about 34, just right underneath 35 is the main target I'd be looking for link short term. Then we can figure out what's going on there. That's a 618 area. So I got it coded yellow, so there should be a rejection there. A little bit of a pullback, probably around to where we are now, 30 or where we are now. Chain look over. Otherwise, it's looking good. She's doing what she needs to do, which is making higher highs and higher lows, and can't ask for more than that. Other than please go up higher. Take a look at Floki. Floki. Is that up? Oh, look at this cup and handle to the upside. Oh no, it's not. Oh. Silly rabbit. Always calling for cup and handles where there's not one. That's kind of silly. Okay, looks like we're coming back down to the retest the 0.5. Will we go lower? I mean, on the real, you had this breakout down here from however you want to look at it, triangle and wedge. You got a 64, really is around a 64% chance to come back and retest the breakout area. That's at 786 Fibonacci. Now that's a little steep. It doesn't have to, but it's on the table. That could happen, and it often does. If we are doing a double top, and she's not yet confirmed, but if she gets past this 0.5 Fibonacci, this line here, this, as you would say, this line here, horizontal line, price actually does come down below there. Well, your measured move would take you right down to this area. Thereabouts it. Or lower. Oh my gosh. Come on. That could happen too. That would be horrible. I don't expect it to happen, anything like that to happen, but technically it could come back and test the bottom of this original trend line. I don't think that would happen. We're kind of cool. Your moving averages are all they're lined up nice. If anything, I would, this high over here that we got right around there, 618, 0.000182 might hold. It might, if we make it down there. Right now we'll look for this area that we touched. We're just going by each level. I guess you could probably see it that way. I would look for it to try to hold here. And that's all you can do is take it level by level when it does break. But it is on the table. It can come all the way down here. I would look for it to bounce here. If it bounces here in this area, we can be looking for something nicer to the upside. You can start looking at these areas about 0.0039-ish. We'll do it this way though. Swing high, swing low. And you get a sweet little zone. We're just actually going to mark this one as a whole little zone. A little sweet spot, if you will. .0004 area. I like that. 0.003738 area. I like that. From where we are now up to there's 80 to 92% gains. Come down lower, it gets even better. Nice round in shape. Price does come into it. Could it be a cup and handle? It could be if we hold this area here. If we do hold this area there, there is a measure move for a cup and handle, which is different than you see from the flag 1 minute flag chaser boys, because they're just going to use a flag thing. But you put this over here at this lip and it gives you a measure move, taking us up to the 1618 area. We're going to mark this guy as a possibility. Measured move. Cup and handy. It's a cup and handy job. Let's go with OPAI. That's OPAM. What? I don't think this is the right one. OPAI. There's Optopia. I think that's this OPAI. OPAI. I think this is Optopia. CoinEX looks good. Hey, we've been here before, have we? Ooh, she's blasting up. She's getting out of our accumulation zone. I've got this target over here at 0.0016 that I think it will be really sweet for it to go hit, and I'm sticking with it. This is on the 4-hour time frame. Yetham, I am still sticking with it right here. I'm going to change the color on it. 0.001608 would be a nice place to have a little limit order hanging at. Just saying. Price could go up another 21%. Same place it was, and if you were riding it from the bottoms, somewhere through here, 0.00074, you might be looking, oh, you'd be doubling your money by getting up there. So hopefully that's your situation. Take a look at Arrow, see if we can find an entry here. Guess we'll look at Coinbase. Call me crazy, but I think your entry might be down here about 163, 164. And before you shoot the messenger, we got to look at why, because we got this going on. We're in a big ass channel and we got bounced off of the top of it. Could be a megaphone. Don't know if it's going to be that steep. Could though. But it's starting to resemble a little bit more of a channel. Especially, but pay attention to these first two guys over here. It goes in line with what we got there. So it looks like a possible double top situation. I'll be looking at 162. I don't think the double top will confirm as a double top. I mean, that she'll get the full measure move down here to 120 or anything like that. I think this 160 area should hold. Maybe. Let's pull our other fibs out. Let's make sure we got our fibs. That was our, okay, yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's clear these out. This is all old news. Aerodrome, swing low, swing high. Yeah. This is the same as the 618 that we were just seeing, but from here to here, it's a 382. Well, you gotta... It comes in time, trust me, it comes in time. It's not as confusing if you feel confused. It will clarify in time, but until then, just ride with what you got. They just freaking work, man. They freaking work. Sometimes you don't have to understand why. 161 to 162 would be the area I would look for. If she does break through this, there's a measure move for that channel idea that we can look at too. Should probably take us down here to a 786 area if we ever do it, wherever we might hit and break out. Could be looking at that. That would be kind of intense. I wouldn't look that far. If we do break from that, I would be looking at these moving averages, 4 hour. And they kind of suggest around here at the 618. 161, I think will hold. I think that's a great place to look for an entry there and look for a bounce. Moving averages are good. 800, 600, 300. They're all in good order. I don't see this coming down here at all. You got a double bottom. Reconfirm that area. Broke out. Double bottom with the neckline, belt line, chest line, whatever we're calling it these days. Bounced off of it. Took off. Looks like she'll come back and retest this area. I like it. If she's going to at all. Eventually, she's going to be making it up here to these areas at 261, 292, right through there. All right, compound. I like this one. This one's awful. She got up as high as 140, and now she's at 99. She's on a discount. Well, why would you do that? Why would you do such a thing? Swing low, high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. And she went through our top areas here. Oh, that's not usually seen. She spiked up through there. Nice. So it's time for a pullback. Time for a correction. We'll put our fibs out, but right now I just kind of want to track the curvaceousness that we got going on here. How she's just gradually doing her little parabolic stuff. So could this one hold? It might. If not, we'll be looking at this one, 200 moving average. Hanging out around there, 84. I'd hate to see, well, my bags would hate to see 84. But I would definitely be buying more of this because this thing can get up there, man. I'd be looking for about $500-600 or more on compound because she can do it. All right, let's get out of fibs. Let's get rid of this guy. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. I'm still going to run with the bottom of this channel. If this one doesn't hold, I'll be looking toward here. That would break through the 0.5 at 90. 0.5 Fibonacci at $90 coming down to 80, around 83, 84. Things look really good. She's just going through a correction, and this one's kind of a symmetrical triangle shape above a trend line. So we like that. If we know the trend line, it's good. If it breaks it, man, these symmetrical triangles, you don't trust them at all. I've never met one that I like. They can do some stuff called, I call it the rabbit run, and they can't figure out what side of the road they want to be on. They just want to, right, I'm on this side. No, I'm on this side. I'm, oh, and boom, 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 boom. Pretty soon you run over to that little sucker, and that's all the money draining out of your account. You're like, what happened? It went the wrong way. So far, looks good. Moving averages and some other things are suggesting maybe this trend line may not hold this one here. So we got to look at this one to catch us. That would put us into like a fallen channel, fallen wedgie kind of thing. Idea. That's comp. Wow. If it does, I'll be buying more, and that's what I can say. What do you say on the indicators? Yeah, here you are on the daily with the MACDs crossed. So the daily's saying she's got some days of down here, so we might get comp at a discount. But I don't think she's going to go all crazy. You're not going to lose all your gains. I'm just going to build my bag up more. Peak. So we lost the megaphone, and we're looking for price to just kind of work its way down here to probably the 618. Somewhere through there. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Elliot, what are you suggesting? Elliot thinks that she is currently on her AB equals CD move at her 5. You didn't count that as an ABC, Elliot? You're counting this as your A and not your... Okay, however you want to do it, Elliot. Elliot thinks maybe she can get a bump up and then come down for more. I don't see it that way. I disagree, Elliot. I would say most likely this 0.5, looking to the left over here, that's going to be a first area of support. And then we'll target this 3.8 or the 618 Fibonacci right at 40 cents right there. May take her a little while to get down there to peak. But that's cool. Add more to your bag, and then we can start working on something even better. I think this one's going to do good in the market, so I'm still adding to my positions. As she gets lower, of course, taking profits on the way up. That's how I work. And let's take a look at Super for an entry. 30 people. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Very much appreciated.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's zoom out for Super. She's hit our targets. Yay! You suck. I didn't nail it. I did not nail it. But she did go ahead. Looks like you went full 618 on me. Did you? No, you didn't. All right, so Super breaking out of this falling channel and just going on her happy little way. Do you remember what we had here? How that would have looked? Came all the way back down for a 786 retracement there. And that was one of the things that would have gave us this guy here at 198, the target that we have, which we did hit. We just went a little bit. We got a little bonus then from the fib that we just now pulled. With our 414 area coming there, that's the one that she got into. So that's taken from this low to this high, and then that's how the fibs kind of work to tell you where we're going in the next run, or possibly. At least how I use them. Let's clear all this stuff out. We're not going to do a nailed it thing on that one. So when you zoom out, like on the daily, if you're wanting to see something here for a bottom pattern, I mean, other than this nice flat line here or possible inverted head and shoulder, you could look at it that way. Or if you want to look at it as some kind of shallow wedge or channel idea. That's all beautiful. And you broke out and you're going up. If you're trying to look for an entry, the rule of the game is that when you get a breakout like that, you've got a good chance to come back and retest the entry. That's what I would suggest. And then we're following the trend lines here. We got this little guy, and technically she could come down a little into that. 146, 147, I think is a good place to keep your eyeball out. You also, in a local pattern, got this guy, which we bounced off the top. They like to take us back towards the bottoms of it, so it also puts maybe even 132 on the price. Let's see if we can pull a fib from swing high to swing low and say, oh, right on the 0.5, perfecto. You are on the radar, my friend. I'm rolling with you. It may not actually hit as deep, but I think it's got a good chance to actually do it, so I'm going to roll with that. As this a good entry to try to shoot for. We're sitting at 184 right now, so we got to come down another 50 cents. Will it happen? No guarantees that that would, but it's like more likely than not you'll see a slow burn down, at least to 158 somewhere through this area, at least through there. So we might put a little cautionary one here. She hasn't yet broken the 21 moving average. Doesn't mean she has to, but she might. I'm predicting that she probably will, because here on the daily, the old MACD is just getting ready to pour it on, saying, yep, it's time, baby. Gotta respect that MACD. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Want to take a look at Bitcoin. She's at 103. Did we drop? Oh my gosh, Bitcoin, did you short? Am I still buying? Did I get stopped out? Did I get liquidated? Oh my gosh, that would be horrible. Oh, you don't have your phone up. Yeah, you do. What the hell, road dog? She didn't get no support there on that 800. You said them moving averages are looking good. They are. We're headed back to 102. Are we ready for it, baby? You better not. I gotta check my positions here. We went south of the border. Ooh, dang it, baby. Somebody didn't set a stop loss. Oh, shoot. Well, shucks. Good thing that we didn't go all that hard. We can work with that. All right, cool. I got to trade this down like 40% because I didn't have a stop loss set. Stupid me. Silly me. So we're losing it. We're losing it on Bitcoin. Oh my God, is it all over? Let's get off the 6 minute. Stop it. We went up to a top, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that beautiful line right there? Is that like a nailed it target that we got? Which one are we on? 103? Look at that. The beautiful. Nailed it. Did we already do this? Nailed it. So we are due for a little corrective activity in Bitcoin, and that's okay. We can do that. It is, today's Tuesday, right? I would say Wednesday and Thursday will probably be okay, and they'll set us up for the weekend again. We'll have another little lackluster weekend, and then maybe Sunday and Monday, we seem to have a little action. They seem to like to get us going on the Fridays and leave us hanging on the weekends trying to figure things out. Yeah, it's the same thing, but we're doing more up than we are down. I mean, overall, the bigger picture. Your portfolio is still way up than what it was 2 months ago, or even 3 months ago. Think back 6 months ago and you'll be, oh my God, or is it quite 6 months ago? Think back August 5th and then look at where you are now and you're like, yeah, let's be grateful for what we got. We're doing good. We're doing good. The biggest thing is not to get flushed out of this market. Now this is a Fibonacci and I don't have a solid thing from the pull. Let me go ahead and get it. Oh, we're going to do the nail down. I forgot. Sorry. Man, oh, that's the vanity wall. Nailed it. Can't even spell nailed it. $108, 400-ish. Woo, baby. All right, well, let's get this off of here. That's only as good as today. So Bitcoin, where you coming back? I can't remember that line exactly. Okay, yeah, 382. I'll just color you green. So now I know. And I'll color you yellow. So will we come back to these areas, I guess is the question. I'd say definitely we were probably going to hit 102.700 or 102,700. We'll probably wick below that because it doesn't have to just nail the fib perfect. We can wick below or on all those. Any bigger correction, we might be touching the bottom of this channel one more time, and that could be back around 100,000. It's on the table. I don't know for sure that that's going to work out. If you look at the local pattern we're on, that would be a channel, and you do have a measure move that you can take from that, and that would take us kind of in between those, I think. If my eyeballs are surfing, there it takes us down there to 100,000. Measure move takes us back down to 99,800, something like that. Are you ready for that? Are you prepared? Can you get some $100,000 Bitcoin? Would you buy it if that's cheap? Is your position covered? Are you going to short it down there? What you guys going to do? Broke a trend line, so down it is. We're on the 1 hour. They got something down and sideways, but remember the moving averages are still looking good. Still looking good. Not looking good. Looks like they're going to play with us. We're going to get a nice little hump day. Humpty hump day. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. That is Bitcoin for right now. I'm going to take a look at it on the 6 minute and see if I agree with this for our price prediction. For tomorrow, I guess we'll come back and see. I think that we have a good chance of seeing this guy right here. Maybe not by tomorrow. It might take it a couple of days to get there. Will you get there? Can you? Let's look for this one first at 102, but overall, no, they might try to trip us up down here and take us back to 100 briefly. I don't think it'll last too long. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate you. Let's get out here and make that money. Life changing money. It is coming very soon. For the next 12 months, it's going to be really good. Next 4 months, it's going to be really good. We will have some ups and downs in between. Maybe even over the Christmas holidays, a little bit of a pullback. But hey, man. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. You've been in this market. 35 beautiful people. Hopefully 35 future yacht owners. Mansion owners. Lambo owners. Take your pick of the 3 private jet owners. New fishing pole owners, however you want to do it. It's a coming, baby. That life-changing money is a coming. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you again tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
Mr. Miles, good to see you, my man.
They said say Nick, but you got a bit in that bag.
We did go over Casper earlier.
I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said say Nick,
So
but you got a
Linda.
bit in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. Frozen, neck is frozen. Catch me
I have a feature.
rolling.
Kia owner.
I'm
Woo!
the chosen. Snow is falling. Elfie's calling.
Good night, Strigan.
Check my list twice. Most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing. Diamonds blinging. Carols singing. Favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing. Diamonds blinging. Carols singing.
Oh, did I miss a super chat?
They said saying it, but you got up in that bag, yeah.
Holy crap, we did. Whoa, we got super chat. We gotta do it. Gotta do it. I didn't see that. I missed that. We got one from, oh, how do I get him on there? One from Incredible. Want me to do a coin request, and then we got one from Mr. Miles saying Merry Christmas. Hey, thank you very much, Mr. Miles. I appreciate that. Can we get them on the screen? Oh, here they are. How did I miss them? I missed a lot of stuff in the chat. Yes, got into there. All right, let's go ahead and take care of this because Incredible. Hopefully you're still here. I don't know if you're still here or not, but it is going to be done. BNTR. Oh no, it's not found in crypto. What's happening with that? What are we looking at? BNTR. Is it? Are we looking at a stock? Oh, well, that's interesting. Yeah, this looks weird to me. This doesn't look typical. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I'm not sure that I got the right thing. That looks wild. 15 minutes? Why is it even doing something right now? Oh, it went sideways. I don't think this is the right thing. Let's come over here and see BNT. Venture Mind AI is what I'm looking for. BNTR. Huh. Well, let's check it out here. It's on Radium. Oh, Deck Screener. Well, I got Deck Screener. There we are. Here we go. Now we where are you? There we go. Let's come down to, oh no, let's see, maybe a 1 hour chart. What do we got? Nice rounding shape, very curved, nice, and it's not broken. This line, it's not broken. Not broken this guy. I like that. Will it break that guy? I hope not. If it doesn't, it can go crazy and keep on going up. The prices are over here on the left side. I gotta figure out how to change that. Let me see if we can pull a little fib magic here and get us something going on. You go 1618, you go 26. Not crazy about you, but we'll go with you. .5 retracement. And okay, so I'm still rocking with that one. So I got two targets that should be places where we see something happen. It should be good pivot point targets here. If I can find my price label, we will throw them on there. First one I got is 0.013 area, 0.014 area. Second target I've got for you is 0.017. From where we are at 0.0095, could be looking at another 45, and quite possibly up to another 83% from where we are. And it looks like she's just now in the first stages of trying to go parabolic. So there would be even moves higher than these two targets if she does what she's trying to do right now. And that's my take on BNTR. I hope you got to see this and still here. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thanks for hanging out. Sean, take us away. And thank you, Mr. Miles. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I don't know if I highlighted that, but thank you very much.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinking.
I'm still here. Thank you for checking.
Favorite season,
Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that either, but I appreciate it. Because YouTube just pays me 15 cents an hour.
They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. I'm frozen, neck is frozen. Catch me rolling, I'm the chosen. Snow is falling, Elfie's calling. Check my list twice, most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season.
You can watch me in drag if you want to. That was a weird day. Where is that? There it is. This is comedy by early ChatGPT. I probably need to update it and tell ChatGPT to come up with better jokes, but this is what we got a year ago or something. Enjoy.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. No. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How are we doing tonight? Good. Excellent. So, I've recently been playing around with something called decentralized finance. And they like to call it DeFi, but I call it definitely confusing. So DeFi is like that friend who's always trying to convince you to go skydiving without a parachute. Trust me, it's going to be fine. But you know, if DeFi were a person, it would be that friend who is always suggesting those questionable ideas, but insists that they're always onto something big. Trust me, it's the future. You know who I'm talking about? Right. Tried explaining DeFi to my grandma. She still writes letters with a pen, so you can imagine how well that went, right? It's like online banking, grandma, but it's kind of like financial Jenga, but only with your real money. Isn't that the truth? One false move and So I decided to dip my toe into DeFi recently. I thought, well, why not? What could go wrong? Famous last words. It's like jumping into a pool without checking if there's any water. Oh, look, now I'm swimming in debt now. But no, seriously, DeFi is all about smart contracts. Now, they call them smart, but honey, I've seen smarter toasters. I mean, these contracts are like, I'm programmed to handle your money, but if I mess up, good luck in trying to figure out who's to blame. Oh, you guys are great. Thank you so much. And then there are these things called yield farms. You guys heard of them? Yeah. It's like, hey, let's plant some money seeds. Let's water them with hopes and dreams, and let's watch them grow into financial success. Spoiler alert, more often than not, it's crop failure. And let's not forget about liquidity pools. Now, it sounds gorgeous, doesn't it? Like a place you can go for a relaxing swim. Wrong. It's more like jumping into a pool filled with financial piranhas. Oh, you want to swim? Sorry, we're just here for your money. And they always have these names for these projects that sound like they came from a random word generator. Introducing Crypto Unicorn Banana Moon Lambo Coin. I mean, are we investing in cryptocurrency or are we creating our own version of Scrabble? Oh, stop it, guys. Stop. Now, let's talk about rug pools. You guys ever heard of rug pools? I mean, it sounds cozy. It sounds right. Like you're in front of a fireplace with a nice cup of cocoa. But in the crypto world, a rug pool is more like sitting by that fireplace and suddenly realizing the floor is gone. Surprise! Your investment just disappeared. But there's the thing about rug pools. They're like bad relationships. You don't see the signs until your money's gone, and you're just left wondering, was it something I said? Should I have taken it slower? Thank you, everybody. Good night. Enjoy the show. Road dog. Bye-bye.
So, I've been doing this thing called crypto trading. It's like buying and selling digital money like a garage sale, but without the rusty bicycles. You're a tough crowd tonight. But I really like crypto. They got some crazy terms. I love the terms they use, but this one, HODL, HODL, that one just sounds crazy. It sounds like somebody misspelled the word hoe. And they always say, just HODL, man. It's like they're giving financial advice with a speech impediment. And those charts, oh man, the charts. Man, I look at those charts and I feel like I'm reading a seismograph in an earthquake. Oh, look, it's going up. Nope, it's going up. It's going down. Maybe it's just doing the cha-cha. But you ever notice how crypto traders, they're always talking about it going to the moon? It's like the universe's most ambitious field trip. Next stop, Mars. Just kidding. I can't afford a spaceship ticket right now. But I bought some Dogecoin once because, why not invest in a coin that started as a meme? I'm waiting every day for the day that we have Rickroll coin. Every time you check your balance on your phone, you get Rickroll.